Hey everybody, it's Hammy, and Earthbound. Kind of a perfect game, especially when it comes to the visuals. And one thing I'll always be bummed about is that the food items in this game never got dedicated sprites. Mother 3 has some, but not Earthbound. But I guess that's half the fun of making these items into real life recipes, like the weird sounding peanut cheese bar. Now, all we know about this food is that this little freak loves to eat it. But it is also tasty enough for the main character gang, because it does restore 100 HP. In this video, I'm going to make this insane snack concept into a real recipe. It's going to be an amazing dessert that doesn't require you to turn on an oven, so it's perfect for summer. Let's start with the crust, which is made from graham crackers. One standard sleeve. Place the graham crackers in a food processor, along with a little bit of sugar. Pulverize them. Once they're crumbs, add them to a bowl. In a small pot, place butter and coconut oil. You can use all butter, it's fine. Melt this over low heat. Add this mixture to your crumbs. Mix to combine. Now grab your favorite square brownie pan and dump in all of your crust. You're going to want to use something to press it into an even layer. This is what I used, but any glass with a heavy bottom is pretty good. Once everything's nice and even, place it in the fridge while we make the filling. The filling is going to comprise of cream cheese and peanut butter. Peanut cheese bar. Do not, I repeat, do not use high quality peanut butter. It won't work here. You gotta use the stuff with all the chemicals in it and all the hydrogenated oils and added sugar. And I know that choosy moms choose Jif, but I'm a Skippy man. In a bowl goes sugar, cream cheese, and peanut butter. Now whisk this together until soft. It's going to be tough because it likes to clump up. Use an electric mixer if you want. I'm being stubborn and using a whisk. Alright, in a separate bowl, whisk heavy cream to stiff peaks. It should look like this. Add about a third of the cream into the cream cheese mixture. You don't have to be careful here, we're just looking to lighten up the mixture. Then you can add this mixture to the rest of your cream. And carefully fold it in until it's mostly combined. Some streaks are okay here, it doesn't have to be totally homogenized. Alright, grab your crust from the fridge and add every single ounce of your filling into the pan. Using an offset spatula, spread it into an even layer across the dish. Like that. This whole thing needs to be refrigerated for at least 3 hours before eating. However, in the meantime, we can make the topping, which I'm going to make with frozen strawberries and raspberries. You want them thawed. You can speed things up in the microwave. Add water, lemon, sugar, and cornstarch. Then blend this into a puree. I'm using my stick blender, but you can use regular blender too. Add every bit of this delicious mess into a small pot and cook it over medium heat. Once it's boiling, cook while stirring constantly for about 5 minutes, or until you get this thick, gloppy mixture. Don't stick your finger in, by the way, this is basically hot lava. This has to cool down significantly before we use it. If you stir it with a spatula, it'll speed things up. Now this is an annoying step, but I did this sitting down while watching TV. When it's cool to the touch, you can grab your tray, and like the filling, add it all at once. And, just as before, spread it to the edges using an offset spatula. This goes back into the fridge until the whole thing is set. When it comes to slicing out a bar, use a sharp knife dipped in hot water. First, slice against the edges to sort of loosen everything up. Now you can make these any size you want really, but I slice one way twice, turn and slice the other way 3 times, making 12 or so equal bars. Make sure to wipe your knife between cuts. Alright, getting the first bar out is the hardest, so don't be precious with it. The second one will come out much easier. Would you look at that? We got 3 distinct and delicious layers. A nice crunchy crust that's not too sweet, a center that's basically a peanut butter cheesecake, all rounded off with a delicious berry topping that gives it a nice clean finish. Sort of reminds me of a PB&J, so it's a perfect dessert for kids. And whatever the hell Mr. Saturn is, peanut cheese bars are the perfect no-bake snack, and they are most definitely yummy. If you like this video, subscribe, hit the bell, and check out more recipes from my mother playlist. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye!